everyone, it's Gabby. Welcome back. Today I thought I would do a discussion video on where I get my books. Now before I get started, I just want to say that this video is not being sponsored by any of the stores or websites that I'm going to be mentioning. All the different places that I mention in this video is just based on my own personal experience and my own opinions where it is that I buy my books. The first bookstore I want to mention is pretty obvious, and that's Barnes & Noble. I get so many of my books at Barnes & Noble, especially in high school when I didn't have to worry about bills, paying rent, buying food. I spent so much money at Barnes & Noble. I had no problem spending full price on beautiful hardback cover books. But then when I got into college and I realized that I had rent and I had to go grocery shopping and pay bills, I started being a little more cautious with my money, and I started shopping a lot of sales at Barnes & Noble, especially at the front of the store. If you go in, a lot of times they have two tables at the front of the store, and on those two tables they have a lot of sales, and their books are usually like maybe between $4 and $8, and usually they're hardbacks too, and sometimes you can get really lucky and there's popular authors like Nora Roberts, Sophie Kinsella. But if there's like a new release that I want or popular books that I want, I'm gonna be paying full price. So I started buying a lot of my books on Amazon, which was fantastic because a lot of these books you can buy them used like new, and the like new used books, I mean, they really are like new. The spine's not cracked, there is no writing in them, nothing's highlighted, at least from my experience. So that was really fantastic, especially since I was paying maybe half the price, less than that. Some books I'd get for a fourth of the price on Amazon used, or I can got a pretty good deal new. But the problem was that I wasn't getting these books until 2 to 3 weeks later with shipping, and especially if you finished a book and you want to get onto the sequel, you want it right away. So waiting those 3 weeks was torture. So I started doing Amazon Prime, which is nice if you're a student because you can get a pretty good discount. So with Amazon Prime, you have to spend a little bit more on the book, but you get free 2-day shipping. Now just be aware that the free 2-day shipping, you gotta be careful what day you order the book. So if you order it on a Thursday, the order gets processed on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, nothing happens. Then the book ships out Monday, Tuesday, then finally you get it on Wednesday. So pretty much you're waiting an entire week. But that is still better than waiting, 2-3 weeks. Now that I'm not in college anymore, Amazon Prime is a bit pricey if I'm only using it for books. So I'm a member with Barnes & Noble, and it's pretty fantastic because you get coupons and you get, once again, free 2-day shipping, which is really nice because I am a very, very impatient reader. But this doesn't solve my problem at getting the book right away and just buying it and being able to read it right away. So I started buying a lot of the new releases at Target. Target sells a lot more of the popular books and the new releases, like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Right now they're always selling Harry Potter, and I think they're always selling the Twilight Saga, but they're also selling Throne of Glass series right now. And so if you want a popular book that has just newly been released, Target is a pretty good place to get that book because a lot of times they have maybe 15 or 20% off that book. And also Target will price match, and there's a list online of all the stores they price match, and Amazon Prime and Barnes & Noble are two of them. So you can pay the online price for an in-store book and then have that book right away and go home and read it. For example, when the Harry Potter Illustrated edition came out, I didn't want to order it online. I wanted to have it right away, so I went to Target. Another great place that I love to buy books is Half Price Bookstore. They have amazing deals, and it's really great if I have an old book that I want a maybe nicer version of it. For instance, I lost my copy of the Once and Future King, so I went to Half Price Bookstore and I think I was able to get a paperback for like $4. But of course you're not gonna get, you know, $4 or $5 for new releases at half-price bookstores. I also get a lot of my books at the book outlet. To me, it's similar to half-price books, but it's just online, and there's always great sales going on. I believe I bought Cinder hardback for like $3. Now let's discuss where I get my free books. A lot of my free books are either from the library. I also downloaded the Overdrive app onto my iPhone, and you can also get the Overdrive app on Android, I believe. But it's a free app, and you can link your public library to that app, and you're able to download ebooks and also audiobooks, which is just fantastic because that's how I listen to all of my audiobooks, and I can hook it up to my Bluetooth in my car. Now, of course, the selection of books from the library is going to be a lot smaller, but it's free audiobooks, so I really can't complain. And lastly, I get a lot of my books off of the Kindle app, and obviously these are ebooks. I personally can't justify spending $10 on an ebook. I would much rather spend $10 on a physical book. Another great app to get free ebooks is the iBooks app, and this is only for Apple. They have all of the classics for free. So I have all of my Jane Austen books for free, and they have sales. I was able to get The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson for free. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. As you can see, I tend to get my books from a variety of places. There's multiple websites that I use and different stores, and it just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. If I have to go run errands at Target, of course I'm gonna stop by the book section and see what is on sale. My work is just right next to a Barnes & Noble. Sometimes I have an hour plus for lunch, so I will stop by Barnes & Noble, and then if I feel like being really lazy, it's a late night, I will buy a lot of my books online on either the Book Depository, or I'll go to Amazon or barnesandnoble.com. Well, comment down below and let me know all the places where you buy your books, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye!